Hello, I'm Eileen McGowan. I'm the director of the Specialized Studies program at the Harvard Graduate School of Education. I am thrilled to welcome you to the graduation of this amazing group of Harvard students. We have all been looking forward to this day, though I imagine it's not exactly the way you pictured it. Me neither. In the old format, all I had to do was walk up to the stage, smile, hand out some diplomas, and walk off. Now, I'm giving this little address. I don't know who should be more nervous. Me, because I've never done it before, or you, because you have to listen to it. Well, COVID-19 has changed so much. But the one thing that it can't change is the fact that you have earned a graduate degree from Harvard. Congratulations. You should feel an awesome sense of accomplishment and pride. Well, while we've become adjusted to this new temporary world, it's not been easy for anyone. We especially want to thank you, parents and partners, children, friends and family, for all you've done to support the learning journey of these talented students. And you've all done it so graciously, whether that meant welcoming them back to a home or place they hadn't lived in since high school, or sending them money to buy an unexpected plane ticket home, or listening to lots of complaining, or trying to keep your apartment quiet for endless Zoom sessions. They really do appreciate it. So thanks for all your perseverance in the face of all of these challenges. Within the big universe of Harvard, we are a little family. The Specialized Studies program represents a truly unique constellation of people with interests as different as the multiple galaxies in the sky. We are teachers and administrators, artists and emancipators, physicians and entrepreneurs, music professors and future PhD students. We come from Russia and India, Taiwan and Texas. We all smugly believe that education is the single most important equalizer in an unequal society. And I couldn't imagine a more capable group of stars ready to make the changes this world needs now. Like a family, we have a history. Here's a picture of us gathered together last August in anticipation of a fabulous year. Can you spot yourselves or your special person in the photo? It wasn't easy showing everyone's faces. And so some knelt, others crouched, some even ventured onto stand on furniture. Now my husband Peter was watching all of this and he panicked when he saw Kelsey, Sanjul, and Arushi climb on top of a bench. It's there on the left side of the picture, backed only by a very low railing above a very long drop to a brick patio below. He shared his concerns, to which this fearless trio replied, "No worries. We have a lot of physicians right here, so if we fall, they'll take care of us." In fact, Kelsey was one of those physicians. Thank God they didn't fall. But little did we know how prophetic those words would be. Little did we know how on the edge all of our lives would be, and how much gratitude we would feel for the selfless care all the physicians have extended. We thank them now. It's interesting how tumultuous times offer opportunities to reflect on what is deeply meaningful, beyond the pomp and circumstance, beyond the funny hats, flowing gowns. I was drawn again to this wonderful little book by Clayton Christensen, a beloved professor at Harvard who died in January at the age of 67. The book is called How Will You Measure Your Life? Good question, right? It's based on a commencement speech Dr. Christensen gave to business school students. When those folks entered business school in 2008, the economy was strong and their post-graduation ambitions were limitless. Just a few weeks later, the economy went into a tailspin. That kind of abrupt change feels way too familiar now. Loss of jobs, financial insecurity, little foresight as to what will happen next. But instead of offering a calming message, Professor Christensen challenged them to think differently. He noted that although lots of his former students were quite successful, according to monetary standards, many came back to class reunions feeling unfulfilled. He challenged the new graduates to learn from their predecessors and rethink whether, even as business folk, money was a worthy motivator. Unflinchingly, Professor Christensen suggested that they should take this opportunity to reimagine new goals for themselves. Now, I'm pretty sure that the pursuit of money was not the purpose for which our students came to the Graduate School of Education. If it was, we'd have a pretty disappointed group. Instead, if you ask ed school students their goals, you'll hear about purpose beyond self. Whether it be working to instill happiness as a core element in the curriculum of India, or creating more opportunities for learning outside of school day for children in Taiwan, building a highly successful YouTube channel, or teaching future doctors about the importance of relational engagement with their patients, each one of these graduating students has a vision that extends beyond self-promotion or striving for wealth. There's no need for them to reimagine professional purpose. But maybe there's still a hidden opportunity here. As I close these remarks and move on to the recognition of each individual member of our SSP community, I do want to return to Professor Christensen's question. How will you measure your life? Note that Professor Christensen wasn't asking about how others will measure it. He wasn't asking if libraries will be named after you, or if you were thought of as a great skier or poet, or teacher or doctor, or even if you were admired for your charity or volunteerism. No. He asked about how you will measure it. Implicit in this question is the need for deep reflection and self-understanding. It only makes sense. If it's your life, you get to decide. So then the question becomes, if you want to measure your life, what is your personal measure of success? What is your yardstick? Now, here comes the serious part. After deciding upon the metric by which you want your life to be measured, make a resolution to live every day, no matter how many days you have, so that in the end you will be satisfied by both what you want to measure and by how you measured up. If today is any indication, you're off to a really great start. Congratulations. Now let's move on to presenting the graduates. The Intellectual Contribution Award recipient for the Specialized Studies program, Arushi Mittal. Mugda. Christine Dale P. Beltran. Sanjul Ashok Bakri. Madhya Bhatti. Liz Blessing. Meredith Bolin. Clark Melena Brown. Victoria Joan Campbell. Drew Chambers, Ramsey Champagne, Lydia Cho, Christopher Eddy, Sonia Gleischer, Elisa Gomez, Christina Moss Gashun Gunashtotesh, Tommy Henderson, Simone Nicole Henry, Zarman Bashi Hussein, Anastasia K, Claire McLeod, Lynn Julia Petrala, Andy Hanako Rooney, Uzma Siddiqui, Sandra Maria Soto, Emma Sparrow, Robert Stern, Yuchi Tai, Ateka Ismail Tarajia, Magnus Tong, Ning Zhou, and the Marshal for the Specialized Studies Program, Jia Chen Wu. I close this gather reluctantly. I do not feel quite ready to let this cohort go, but I'm consoled by the idea that they will return to Cambridge for a more fitting commencement. In the meantime, be well, do well, and I will see you again soon. Congratulations.